Oh, what's up guys, Expel here, and welcome to our second part of every single jump spot in Call of Duty Blackout. Sadly, we did have to split this video, I guess it was going to be one. We had to split it into two, so this is the second part of it. The first part was 30 minutes, this is also 30 minutes. There's a ton of information in this video, as well as the last one. If you didn't watch the other video, the other part of this video, please, it's going to be linked down below in the description. Go check it out. That is very very important. Past that, if you do go on to enjoy this video, please drop the video a like right now. We're trying, like, you know what, before you enjoy the video, I know you're gonna enjoy it, it's great. Please drop the video a like right now. Let's see if we can hit 200, maybe 300 likes on this video. Past that, if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you get notified every single time I post a video and or live stream. You can also join my Discord, links in the description down below, as well as follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. And on all three of those platforms, I post every single day with absolutely insane clips. Either way, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the gameplay. Our next building is going to be Mansion. A very good one. Very easy one. You just get on top of the building like this. If you're in a tight situation, you can do it at the front if you really need to. You just do a sideways jump, like so, if I can actually pull it off without mantling inside, darn it. There it is. So you can do that. You can also get on top of the building on this side. You just have to run and jump sideways. I don't even think you have to strafe jump on this. You can probably just, yeah, you can just jump straight up. This next building, I like to hit this corner right here, run straight at it. You can jump up if you hit it just right, and get right on top of that building. You actually, I don't think you can jump from here to that building. Yeah, it's just a little bit too far. But that's a really good one, is how to get on top of the roof. Another one is this right here. You can actually jump up into the window. So if they're in that area, that's another good one. You can do it on the other side as well. Just get on that box, jump in the window. Very easy. Next, we have our white barn jump, which is honestly one of the most difficult jumps to land, and honestly one of the most useless jumps as well, because by the time you get up here, they've already killed you. So all it comes down to is jumping in through the window to on top. A lot easier if you have a grapple, if you ask me, but it's just jumping from the silo to here. Okay, so this next one is really difficult. I like to call this one a corner barn. So what you can do is from inside, you can actually get all the way onto the roof. Not one that I enjoy at all, but it's really difficult. What you have to do is use this barrel right here to jump at this corner and hit it just right. I think it requires a strafe jump, and you have to hit this board right here that I am standing on right now. That is extremely difficult. You won't be able to do it more than likely, but it is a thing that you can do, and then you just jump on the roof and you're there. Now, I was wrong, and you actually can't wingsuit up here for some reason. It's very odd, but what you can do is jump here and jump from here to the corner of the building, and that's just another quick little jump spot for this building. Let me go ahead and show you Rivertown. So the first jump spot that I have, and I'm not going to show you any that require mobility unless I can find a mobility. Basically, there's only one jump spot here that requires mobility, and that's to get on top of that building right there. But regardless, you saw me jump on top of this building, the red barn. I like to jump from here to here and then on up. You can also jump and hide up here. This is a really good one. I've tried my best to get up top from here. If I'm not wrong, it's just physically not possible. I've tried it literally 100,000 times in the past and just could not figure out how to do it. So at some point, I just gave up, to be honest. Our next one is to get on the building right beside Red Barn. Go ahead and jump up here, and then jump up on this. Very easy as well. Nothing too difficult. You just have to be smart, you have to be quick, and you have to know what you're doing. I beg of you, please practice these jump spots. Now, the next one I'm not going to show you because it requires mobility, and it's very difficult, especially if you're new to jumping. But you can actually jump from this red building right here. You go up the ladder at the green one, or you can just open this door in the back. You get on top of this red building, and you can jump from here all the way to that building right there. It's just really, really difficult, and it's not something that I would recommend even giving a shot to, because it's going to get you killed in a bad situation. But what you can do is you can get on top of Grandma's house here. Very, very easily, actually. You just jump to the side. You can shoot through the window. You can jump on top right here as well if you hit it just right, and you're on top. You can get it from the other side as well. Just get right here, jump on up, and you're on top. To be entirely honest, you can jump from here into the window. That's pretty cool as well. If I'm not wrong, let's see if we can... Nope, I'm wrong. Well, maybe not. You can actually jump from that window to the corner right there. It's just really, really hard. Getting on top of this building, if I'm not wrong... Yeah, you can jump from here. Well, let's just do this. You jump from here onto the tarp. Come on. And then you're on top of a pizzeria. The liquor store you cannot get on top of without a grapple. Plain and simple, sadly. Just not something that's possible. And you've seen all the gas station tricks as well. Now what you can do is get on top of the big domed Mansfield auto building. All you have to do is climb the ladder up the water tower. Make your way up here real quick. Okay, I suck at this. You jump on the edge, and then you wingsuit your way off, and you're on the building. So if you kill somebody that was up here because of a grapple, you can get up here, and that's what I've used that jump spot for in the past. You can also jump on top of this building. There's a little box right here. All you have to do is strafe jump your way up, and you are on top. It's pretty much useless unless you're trying to, like, I guess, get somebody that ran around the other side and confuse them. I've used it once or twice. Not very often, though. Next, we have our boxing ring. My favorite jump spots in the game, to be entirely honest. I really like these. All you have to do is jump on the van and get inside. Very, very easy. And I'm not joking about that. Super, super simple. I don't think you can do that from the other side, however, sadly. But that's one of my favorite ones. I actually get really excited when I can use that. So it's literally just jump on the van and then jump at the window. If the game wants to mantle me in, jump at the window. So very easy. You can also jump on top of these instead of having to take a ladder. Just jump on up. You can get on top of this red building. There used to be a way from this side, but it's been removed. Yeah, so right here we have these tables. They used to actually have umbrellas on them, but that's okay. You don't really need the umbrellas. Anyway, you can just take the fence there. This building, I think they've gotten rid of all the spots to get on top of it, if I'm not wrong. Let me double check everything. Yeah, they've gotten rid of all the spots to get... Nope, hold up. Maybe not. This is gonna be super difficult, isn't it? You can do this 100%. Yeah, you can jump to that 2000%. Yeah, that's how you get on top of that building. I thought that they'd gotten rid of it, but I wasn't sure. So, and that's how you get on top of that building. Now, all of these buildings are mountable in some sort of fashion to get to the second floor. Every single one of them, for the record, whether it be from my cute little annoying jump spot where you have to jump like this and get up top. If I'm not wrong, if you have mobility, you can actually jump to that corner fairly easily, but you have to have mobility, sadly. I don't think you can do it. Yeah, you can do it without mobility from the other side, actually. Get up right here. You can get on top of the building. You can do the same thing on this one. I don't think... No, you can't do that on this one, sadly. However, you can follow the fence line if you jump on it properly and get on top of the building on the next one. Okay. Don't even have to follow the fence line. You can mantle it right here and jump right there. Okay, just kidding. You don't even have to do that. I didn't even realize that was a jump spot. I just tried it just then. That's very difficult, actually. You have to get a quick turn and then mantle it just right to get on top of that. So very difficult. But possible. Definitely possible. And again, on this building, you just have to turn and mantle it. Don't really want to show it, but I will because you guys want to see it. Come on, son. Oh, hold up. Do it! Do it! There we go. Made it up on that one. You just do the same thing on that one. Honestly, I'm not gonna walk you through that. It's very simple, but kind of hard. If you ever want to get on these bathrooms, you just hop on that. You can literally just jump from the side if you hit it right, and then you're on top. Now, before we make our way to firing range, once again, we're gonna go ahead and hit something else, which is gonna be Red Barn. So you guys all know about the ladder, right? Well, let me blow your mind a little bit. If you've not watched me stream, then you don't know about this spot right here, more than likely. You can just jump from the wood pile, and you can actually do this at that building right over there, that little corner barn. Very easy to do. Just turn and mantle. I don't think there's really other like jump spots to help you with like at this area actually. You can get on top of that building from the inside. It's very like self-explanatory, so I'm not going to show you that. But let's go ahead and head on over to firing range. Now, firing range has a couple more of my favorite jump spots. To get on top of American, you can go multiple ways. Get up right there, get up right here. Blah, 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 blah. You can also get over to these buildings. I'm going to drop down. All you have to do is jump on this, and you're on top of the building. You do the same thing for the green building. You also have 2 ways to get up in the back. I like to use that. You can get on top of that by doing this, jumping up here. You can strafe your way around, or you can jump on top of the building, or you can strafe your way around inside, which is a little bit more difficult, but it is possible. I've done it in the past. The next thing is getting on top of containers. Be very smart about this. I like to use this technique pretty much anytime I'm in firing range, just to get on top of these containers. Very easy. You can get on top of the wooden building and tires by hopping on this right here, if it'll actually let me. And then you jump right inside that building. This is another one where you just hop on top of the tires and get inside. You can always jump over the tires in that area. You can also jump from this on top of green, which is rather difficult, but you always have to make sure that you have out an SMG. Next, you can jump inside of here pretty easily just by doing that. A lot of people don't pay attention to these things. You can also get on top of a couple of these buildings, jump just right. So this one is kind of a pain. And it does that, of course. So you can actually jump on top of that building. Come on. Or not. So the next one we have is getting on top of this trailer. You can do this in multiple ways. I like to do it this way, just to get on the corner, and you can look down to see if someone's right there. If they're not there, they're obviously sitting in this corner. The only 2 places they're going to stay in these buildings, and then you're on top of this as well. You can actually get a little sneak on somebody sitting in this corner if you jump from there to there. You can dodge that entirely by jumping on this to here. Just a lot of different ways to get up to places. If I'm not wrong, you can jump from here to here as well. Very easy. You can jump around the back. You can jump from here to here, get right back to where we were earlier. Firing range has a lot of open opportunity. I had a guy get really confused the other day. I was playing random duos, and he was like, "How did you get on top of the bathroom?" And I was just like really simply, just jump like that. So that was a really fun one as well. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of blue tarp clusters. So right here, if you're trying to get on top of this building, you can just jump from the dumpsters to there. Wall, dumpster, here. You can also jump from here onto this building. If you don't want to do that, you can get in the bushes and strafe jump onto the building. You can jump on it from here very easily as well. Next, we have my favorite little cluster. These are some of my favorite jumps and what I like to do to get head glitches on people. So in a lot of these buildings, you have an opportunity to jump on to just straight from the ground. Some of them you can't. You just can't. If you can't do it, I recommend getting on the fence to take care of it. Another thing is right here, you have to walk on this. That extra inch gives it to you. 'Cause it's literally like impossible to do it from there for some reason. But if you jump on there and then get that little bitty boost, it's very, very possible. Next, let's see if we can get on top of this orange building right here. I can't always get it first try, but we'll see what we can do. You can also jump on Pizzeria from the corner here. I usually like to get right here and then jump up. It's a little bit easier if you know what you're doing. And then you make your way up here. You can also jump from here onto Mark's Hardware. And you're on top there. The next one is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to get on top of this building right here. It's relatively easy. All you have to do is get on top of that little peg and then jump to the corner. Very, very easy. And then you can jump over. You can actually land on this right here. So if you don't feel comfortable hitting it right through the middle, which you can, but it'll mantle, you can jump and land on the pole. Now, I know I've already covered this earlier on, but I do want to cover it really quick for you guys once again, because I know a lot of the people that watch me actually land where I land. So this is a really good one. Now, you can do this, if I'm not wrong, by opening the door. Makes it a little bit easier, but if you don't have the ability to open the door, you can jump on top from that. You can get on via the air conditioner. Very easy jumps right there. It's not something you can do from the back, if I'm not wrong, unless, and this makes it a little, it's relatively difficult to do, but you can jump from the window to there as well. You can do that on every single house here. Every single house has the opportunity to do one of those 3 things. So make sure that you try that out on these houses if you're in a pinch. So next, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you my estate's jump spots. So these are not that hard. Some of them just not something you can really do on a regular. Like this jump spot right here, it's possible. It just doesn't really happen that often. It seems like you can do it in the pregame, but not as often in the regular game. If I'm not wrong, you can actually like jump on top of this right here. It's kind of weird, but like sometimes it lets you like mantle in a like odd way, if that makes sense. Like you can mantle up on top of this. I don't know when it's gonna come in handy, but you can do it. You can definitely do it. The next thing I want to show you is how to get on the roof, like the very, very tip-top roof. So let's take care of that. Let's go ahead and get inside by jumping from here to here. Hey, level 3. Go up the stairs, because this is just something that you have to do. You can take multiple directions. This I've tried before. It's not something that you want to try. It's not going to work. But what does work is right here. You jump from the vent to here and you jump on up, but you have to jump from the vent. You don't jump from the vent, you get this. Oh, just kidding. You don't have to jump from the vent, ladies and gentlemen. I told you already, you don't have to. So you're on the roof. What else do you want from me? I'm going to show you at the other side of estates a couple of sweet little jump spots. If you wanted to get on this building, you just go up that. You can jump from here onto this, and then you're at the very, very top. That's simple. Just to run it back real quick, for those of you that weren't paying attention, we jump on the railing. We jump on top of this building. We run, and we jump to here. So let me explain to you why I didn't jump from here. There's a slight chance that your person doesn't want to jump when you do that, because they fall down and you're going to lose a little bit of momentum sometimes when you do that. So you just have to be careful with that. Now right here, there's no windows anymore, so it's a little bit more difficult to jump up. But you can use the doors here as well to get on top. Just another one of those things. I don't recommend mantling over, because it just mantles you right inside. But you can jump on the door, turn sideways, and then jump up sideways. You can also jump from here to inside this building and not have to worry about the guy that's camping in the corner, because you can literally, like, actually, you can jump right here and then scare the crap out of him like that. So that would be very, very easy. You can jump from this building over to this building, and you have a nice little camping spot right here. If you use it against me, I will be really angry. You can also lay down and get right here. Weirdest thing in the world, but they let it happen. They really did. If I'm not wrong, you can actually get right here and have 100% cover. I don't know why this is a thing. I don't know why Treyarch allowed it. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me, but it's okay. It's a thing. What the fudge, dude? Anyway, you can actually just walk right over here. And from here, you can jump right back to over there. So that's pretty much everything at Estates. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the very... Well, I say the very... We're almost done with the video. We only have a few more jump spots because we've covered every single basic in the videos. So now it just comes down to being smart. So you need to get on top of this green building over here at construction. That's how you do it. This is now the advanced part of the video. If you don't understand the basics already, go back and watch. Actually, I might do a basics video on basic jumps in Blackout. Our next spot at construction consists of deciding whether or not you want to go to garage. You don't necessarily have to, but you can jump on this side, or you can get from here right over to garage, and you're up in garage. You can also pull a sneaky on somebody over this direction. Well, let's go ahead and show it from this side. So this one's kind of a difficult one. So just be aware. You want to jump here, jump here. Oh man, like I said, it's difficult. So you have to jump from the corner of that onto this corner. You pull back a little bit. And honestly, you can hide right here at this corner. Not a lot of people are going to look here. It's not a spot that people are going to try and find right off the rip. And that's okay. Next, let's go ahead and head up the elevator to the very, very top. Next, we have the way to get up top that no one seems to use, which is going from here over to here at the ladder and going up there. You can also make your way all the way around to get to the very tippy top. You get right here and you jump on top. Very, very simple, but often overlooked by a lot of the people that play this. Another sweet little jump spot that I like to use is jumping from here to here, which you're going to take damage from that. Very useful again. Another one, which you can do from here, but I don't recommend. I recommend doing it from the level above you right now. You can actually jump from here over to there. This is very difficult. So like I said, I recommend using the layer above to jump to here, or if worst comes to worst, if you miss the top, you land on this. You know what I'm saying? So you can literally glide from that side to this side and scare someone to death. I've done it too many times to count. Now, before I run through 8 houses and just disregard it entirely, I do want to let you know there's no way to get on the buildings that are like this with the ladder on the backside without a grapple. There's just no possible way to get on top. Plain and simple, I'm sorry. It's just how it is. However, we've already went over the buildings that are like that with the door on the front and the door on the back. So, we're not going to go over it again. But, like I said, just not a way that you can get up top. Sadly, I've tried it a thousand times, and it's just not one of those things that you can do. Now, what we can do is show you a couple of little spots at Array. So, first things first, don't use this the whole way up. Jump over, jump over. He's going to be waiting for you right there. If you get right here, well, if you get on this, get right here and jump up, there's less likely of a chance that he will kill you, whoever he may be. So our next spot is going to be jumping inside of this building onto the second story. You can actually do it from this vehicle right here, which is relatively difficult, to be entirely honest. You have to hit the corner just right. But it is possible. You just have to hit it right, dang it. I swear on my life, dude. Yeah, so you can do that from there. You can also do it from this side as well. All you have to do is open one of these doors, jump up right here, and get inside. The next thing I'm going to show you here at Array is how to get on top of the Array tower satellite thing. So all you have to do is jump on this or these or open the doors or whatever you want to do, and then it gets right here. You've got really good cover. You don't have to take the ladder. Much better. You can also get on top of these green buildings. It's not that difficult, but it's usually just annoying. But you just jump from here to here, and then you run and jump, and it'll mantle its way up. So you're on top of one of these green buildings. You can actually just like hide on top of it from somebody else. Next, we have our diner, which is actually really simple to get on top of. All you have to do is get on this, and it'll mantle up. You just have to do a little strafe jump, and you're on top. You can do that right here as well. You can do it on the other side over here. Very easy jumps right there. You can get on top of this building on this side. All you have to do is open this door, get right here, and jump up. Or you can take the ladder like a normal human being that doesn't need to do that. So, that's your options. You can also take this side as well. Take the little tanker here. And then you can jump from here onto this roof and just kind of camp if you want to be that guy. So next, I'm going to show you all of our Newtown jump spot locations. Honestly, this one is the same as the tower. You just want to jump in through the window instead of like trying to walk up. So that's what I'm going to recommend whenever you do this. You actually just have to get right here. I don't know if they can see your head, but you can jump up that way. Now I'm going to run through this as quick as I possibly can, but there's a lot of these buildings that you can just jump on top of very easily. So we're going to hit those as fast as we possibly can, and hopefully it'll be like pretty helpful to you guys. But here's our first building you jump on top of. You can jump from building to building on most of these. But a lot of, like, pretty much all of these you don't need a grapple for. Like, literally, almost all of them you don't need a grapple for, if I'm not wrong. This building right here, what you have to do is actually open this door in the front, jump right here, and it's going to get you crouched. Go ahead and stand up, and then basically do the little strafe jump that we talked about earlier. This next building is really easy. You just jump up on the side there. There's multiple ways of getting on top. You can actually get on this little furnace looking thing, get on here. Very easy to jump on top there. This next one, not so easy. Well, it is easy. You can jump on the furnace here, and you can jump up there. This is a really good camping spot for like head glitches and stuff like that. So the very last building on this end, all you have to do is go to the other edge of the building, and you can jump up, and you're on top. Right here, you're going to want to use the door again. Here, you can jump on top at the edge again. It's pretty much the same for all of these buildings. You just find like a corner and you jump to it, or you open a door or something like that, and it'll just help if you have doors. Like on this one, you can jump up from the door. You can honestly jump from this house to this house, or this house here to that house there, if you don't want to do it that way. Right here, you can jump in the main Newtown buildings from there. You can also get on top of these buildings. All you have to do is get here and jump up. You can do the same thing on the other side as well. Or you can actually get on top of the Newtown sign. I don't know if... Yeah, you can actually do that here and then jump in the window. You can jump on the bed and then jump here and jump here. You can do it at other places in the house as well. You can jump from the back to the top. Like, there's pretty much an infinite amount of ways to jump around on Newtown, honestly. So, here at Cargo, we have a couple of places that we can do a couple of jumps at. We can jump from these boxes to inside the room if you don't want to go through the door. Get a little element of surprise for yourself. You can jump from here to here, turn, and get on top of the roof on the blue building. Honestly, you don't even really need to use the ladder to get up if you don't want to. You can jump like that. I don't like to use ladders at all if I can keep from using them. You can jump on every single one of these crates. As long as it's like a single stack crate, you can jump on top of it. Plain and simple, you can do that. So hopefully I don't need to explain that to you anymore. Now, used to on the cargo boat, on the backside, it was pretty difficult to like get up, but they actually added a staircase that you could get up, so it made it a lot easier. Here, you can open the door at this main building at cargo and hop up inside, or right here, you can just jump in through the window. You can do the same thing on the other side. You just get right here and jump in through the window. So, to be entirely honest, there's really only like 1 or 2 jump spots at Lighthouse, but we're just gonna hit it anyway, just for the sake of showing it off. So what you want to do is open the door, and you can jump right through the window there. If I can actually pull it off, and you go straight through a hole. So it's basically useless, but it's there nonetheless. You don't have to do that though. You can actually jump from here into the window and dodge that hole entirely. That's pretty much it. That's literally all the jump spots that are here. There's really nothing to go over, sadly, at the lighthouse. But we're going to hit one more location, and I'm going to show you 1 more or 2 more jump spots. And that's pretty much going to do it for the video. So let me go ahead and hit that, and we'll finish up. So our very last jump spot location is going to be hijacked. So we're gonna hit as many of these jump spots, starting with the chain spot right here to get up inside. There's a lot of jump spots here at hijacked, but a lot of them are very similar. So you can do this on both sides, where you just kind of jump from here and then up. If it doesn't knock you off, up, and then you jump over and you're inside. You don't have to take the ladder if you really don't want to. You can also use this spot to get up to the other side. And you're on the other side. Once you're here, you can actually jump up top as well. You just have to hit the right spot, and I've made it. You can get to the very tip top as well if you really want to. There's really just no point on it though. So you can get right here, and then let me do it. Let me do it. No, I'm just kidding. You really can't get to the top. But what you can do is if there's somebody camping in that little area, you jump on top and you get right here and shoot down on them. That's another good one. You can jump from that to here. That really difficult, actually. I think, if I'm not wrong, let me get right here and get up to the... Come on. Get up. Get up. Get up. Okay, it's not letting me do it. Whatever. Well, so I think if I'm not wrong, you can actually... What the fudge? Get up. So I think if I'm not wrong, you can actually jump from here to in here as well. Yep, you can do that fairly easily. You can do the same thing on this side. What I would do is use this to get up instead of using the ladder. It's a little bit better, in my personal opinion. Or, if you don't want to use either of those, you can jump on this side and walk your way all the way around and jump in this way and scare the crap out of somebody. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is gonna do it for every single jump spot within Call of Duty Blackout. If you guys want a video on the basics of how to do this, if you didn't understand some of the jumps and how I did them, I can absolutely do that. Just let me know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, I know it was like 100+ jump spots, so sorry, and I'm sorry the video's so long. Or if I split this into parts, I guess we'll find out. But either way, I do appreciate you all coming out to watch the video. Please do me a favor, if you haven't already, drop the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I post a video and or live stream. Once again, guys, if this helps you out, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how it helped you out. Let me know if I missed anything as well. But you can also join my my Discord. It's going to be linked in the description down below. Or you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. And on all 3 of those platforms, I post every single day with absolutely insane clips. Either way, thank you guys so much. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.